Okay, so we're back yet again, continuing on with this Final Fantasy VII Rebirth playthrough. And I think right now we gotta try to figure out, or find that chocobo. So we gotta figure out how to find his tracks. So I guess that's the first order. Okay, here are the tracks right here. I didn't think it was going to be that easy. I thought we had to do like a little bit of investigating work and everything, but looks
Bingo.
like he's right there.
Yeah! Come on, y'all. Let's go bag us a chocobo.
Keep it down. When you're on the hunt, you don't want to startle your prey.
Prey? You know we're not here to kill him, right?
Yeah?
Okay, okay. I didn't expect him to spot me that easily. Didn't expect him to spot me that easily. Okay, okay. We got him. We got him.
Good bird.
Aw, isn't he just the cutest? Oh. You know, they are kind of similar. Totally.
What does he want now?
Do you think maybe he's still hungry?
Sorry, that's all the food we had.
But you know where there's more? Bill's place.
Back to the ranch it is then.
Come on.
Okay. Curiosity is getting me. I want to see what's going over here. Yeah, so there wasn't anything that read that windmill. So, made it back to the ranch.
Ah, there's our guy. Nothing beats a little taste of home, now does it?
Not so much as a feather out of place. Got one healthy bird here.
Enough to ride?
Sure, though I wouldn't try till he's done eating. Once he's had his fill, though, I'm sure he'll come around to the idea, if we ask him nice. Ain't that right? I'll need to prep his gear and all that, so why don't you wait outside? Hey, Cloud!
Hey there.
What a pleasant surprise. You do remember me, don't you?
Yep.
I knew you would. It was an absolute pleasure working with you in Midgar. Thank you again. Your invaluable intel allowed me to create so much materia. Detecting internal monologue. The hell's this weirdo doing here? I was created by Professor Hojo, you know. Though your thoughts could be read by any cyborg. But, to answer your question, I took a page out of your book and skipped town. Now, the whole world's my laboratory. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask, if it's not too much trouble.
You need more battle intel.
That's the Cloud I know. Always eager to get on with it. But yes, though, I'd like you to activate some Remna Wave towers first. They were originally constructed by the Republic of Junon, but were claimed by Shinra after the war. Since which time they've sat idle and untouched, just waiting for someone to put them to good use. The more towers you activate around the world, the more my processing power will grow. As will the area I can survey. I might even be able to construct a communications network independent of Shinra. How does that sound? You'd not only be helping me, but yourselves as well.
If we find any, we'll turn them on.
Wonderful. I thought you might say something like that. Let's get started then. See that tower? That's your first target. And this will activate it. As the tower is close by, allow me to accompany you.
Okay.
Here we are. Tower activation confirmed. Initiating preliminary scan of the grasslands. I'll ascertain the locations of fiends and natural resources. After careful consideration, I have devised a new name for this type of research. I call it World Intel.
Okay. Yeah.
I hope
Okay,
you'll assist
so-
me in gathering relevant data by completing various tasks on your travels. In return, I will use the information you provide to develop new materia, quid pro quo. To summarize, I want us to become research partners. But before that, is there anything you would like to ask? With each piece of world intel you collect, you will also provide me with the data I need to develop new materia. What I ultimately produce, however, is for you to decide. I look forward to finding out what we can create together. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? These communications towers were built by the Republic of Junon in order to further their understanding of the planet. They scan for all manner of signals, which in turn reveal myriad locations of interest, such as long-forgotten ruins and rare natural phenomena. Should you happen to stumble across a tower, please activate it. I must urge you to proceed with caution, though. Feral beasts often claim these installations as their territory. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? With a special pair of goggles, you can do battle in a virtual arena, regardless of your real-world location. That's the combat simulator. Or my combat simulator, as Shinra developed the stationary models first. And fret not, it will never be obsolete. I'll keep it up to date with intel from unique enemy encounters. I will also endeavor to implement all of the summons once I finish analyzing the myths and legends surrounding them, of course. In fact, after poring over stories from the grasslands, I have finished implementing a new one, the towering colossus known as Titan. Engage him at your leisure. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? Which particular task would you like to learn about?
Okay.
Simply put, life springs are formed when the life stream breaches the planet's surface. To Shinra, the volume of Mako that can be extracted from these springs is insignificant, certainly not worth the expense. But to us, they are a veritable font of knowledge. In order to tap these precious reserves, however, you will first need to find them. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. While it is normal for creatures to adapt to their environment, sometimes these adaptations make them a threat. I would like you to track down and eliminate these creatures, and amass data on them in the process. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. In certain remote areas, fragments of planetary wisdom have coalesced into crystalline forms. Though the knowledge contained within them is vast and varied, one subject is of particular interest to me, that of summons. If you would analyze the crystals in my stead, thus extracting said knowledge from them, I can use it to enhance our materia. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. Ah, yes, I was hoping you would ask. I detected some strange energy signals earlier. My current theory is that they emanate from the remnants of ancient artifacts. But until we investigate, there's simply no telling what the sources might be. And since we have yet to identify them, I have taken the liberty of naming these objects proto-relics. A rather endearing name, if I may say so. At any rate, I would be grateful if you could investigate said curiosities and ultimately recover them for study. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? In that case, I see no reason not to begin at once. With your activation of this tower, my analysis of the grasslands has already yielded some data. Though hardly substantial, it is enough for me to create materia. Which of these would you like?
Okay. fire and ice materia. Allows you to use fire and ice magic. Auto cast, more. Okay, and auto Q ability. I want fire and ice. And we'll take the auto cast.
I wish you all the best in the long journey that lies ahead of you. And remember, you're not in this alone. Should you require assistance, just ask.
Okay, so we got new materia. Wow. We're going to give him the fire and ice one. Red will get the actual just regular fire one. We'll leave it at that for right now.
Cloud! I have recreated Titan, the mythical colossus of the grasslands, in virtual space. I encourage you to pit your skills against this summoned entity so that I might complete its materia.
Okay, we'll go try going up against Titan right now. Okay. Okay, so these are little mission things. Okay. Okay. Well, I was just at least looking, but it looks like I could sit there and alter things.
I can't help but wonder where we'll
Fire,
meet next. So many fascinating possibilities.
Let's pull up the map real quick. I'm curious, you know. Okay, so we'll figure some things out as we go a little bit more. Actually, let's start figuring. Okay, so we'll check out actually do check on the filter.
Hey, perfect timing. Pico's all prepped. But first, here, you just give that whistle a toot and your chocobo will come a-running. So, who here's never been on Chocoback?
I haven't.
Why don't we take a few laps to get you comfortable then? Come with me.
Okay. Okay. So that's the location where he actually is. Okay, I get that now. We're actually gonna go with the, that'll be our first stop after we finish this chocobo.
Here's where we get our birds in shape for the races.
What races?
The gold saucers, I mean. They're a big deal in our community. Won't find a ranch around here that doesn't compete.
So you guys race too?
We've been sitting it out since Mom and Dad left. But we're gonna get back in the fight soon and kick the tar out of one particularly nasty weasel. But never you mind all that. You just focus on the basics, like making sure you don't get thrown from the saddle. Why don't you try hopping on Pico and giving me a holler? Okay, but how's about we stretch his legs a bit?
Okay, so it looks like this is how they're actually going to do chocobo racing in this.
Not terrible, but hey, now that you got the basics, it's just a matter of practice.
We can't thank you enough, Billy.
Oh, that reminds me. Y'all mentioned your flat broke, right? Then you might want to swing by Calm again. Now that the troopers have cleared out, it's probably safe for you to ask around for work. Though, don't run off just yet. My sister's looking for help. Not sure what the trouble is. Didn't want to confide in me for whatever reason. Honestly, she hasn't been herself since Mom left. They did dang near everything together.
You want to lend Chloe a hand?
We need to move on.
True, but moving on costs money. We had fun helping people in Sector 5, right? Same deal.
Okay, so it looks like we do have quests in this one. I want to go take a look first at what we actually have now. Everybody gets a chocobo. Nice. Is that a phoenix?
Look at that! You've stumbled upon a life spring. Why don't you try scanning it? See what you uncover. Accessing the planet's figurative database should help us learn about the area.
Could that be a life stream?
Okay, we figured it out.
Confirmed. Data received. Life springs such as this can be discovered in every region. Their potential energy output is far too minuscule for Shinra to exploit. But to us, they're fonts of intel. I encourage you to seek out more of these life springs.
Okay. Okay, so let's head over to the next one. Actually, I want to do a little bit of traveling. Do a couple levels.
Collie, that's it. You're mine. No, it's on now. Nothing to it.
So doing that, I also got a little bit more look at the end. We have that fire and ice material on. It actually gives me both fire and blizzard as spells to use. That way I don't have to choose just one of them. So that was actually. Okay, so it's done there.
Alert! Alert! Dangerous being detected in your vicinity. Please ensure you are prepared before engaging. My sensors are picking up some understandable confusion. It's a pleasure to meet you, Cloud. I am your personal monster assessment instrument. But since that's a mouthful, you can call me Mai. Chadley programmed me to assist you by providing detailed analyses of the fiends you encounter. I hope I can be of service to you in the many battles ahead. With that out of the way, I'm picking up unusual fiend activity nearby. To procure the biological data that we require, you'll need to complete specific objectives during combat. But don't worry, because I'll be here to help you succeed. Good luck.
Okay, and I thought it was just one of them.
Fiends roam this place.
Rare Toxarak variant identified.
enemy.
Commencing guidance protocol. The pungent odor that these fiends release when threatened is so effective at driving away predators that their population has exploded. This particular variant is extremely dangerous, capable of spitting toxic fluids on its prey before attacking in mass. Such tactics allow them to hunt creatures as large as alpha dunks. Imagine something like that creeping into every corner it can find, and you'll understand why they're considered such a menace. With any luck, the data we collect here will aid us in finding a way to reduce their numbers. Analyzing biological
You're done. Enough.
Now,
Let's do this.
Spirit. Red key eliminated. Next time, see if you can clear all the objectives too.
Yeah, you didn't want to pressure. I tried. We'll try it again.
Rare Toxarak variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol. The pungent odor that these fiends release when threatened is so effective at driving away predators that their population has exploded. This particular variant is extremely dangerous, capable of spitting toxic fluids on its prey before attacking in mass. Such tactics allow them to hunt creatures as large as alpha dunks. Imagine something like that creeping into every corner you find, and you'll understand why they're considered such a menace. With any luck, the data we collect here will lead us to find a way to reduce their numbers. Though it was quite the victory, you were unable to complete all the objectives. Might you try again?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't know if I have to sit there and do it for it to work. That's my problem.
Rare Toxarat variant identified. Commencing guidance protocol. The pungent odor that these fiends release when threatened is so effective at driving away predators that their population has exploded. This particular variant is extremely dangerous, capable of spitting toxic fluids on its prey before attacking its mass. Such tactics allow them to hunt creatures as large as alpha dogs. In fact, something like that could be in every corner of the fun, and you'll understand why they're considered such a menace.
Let's finish this.
I see you haven't completed your objectives for that battle. Well, you're always welcome to make another attempt.
Okay, so we're gonna try fighting without, not with Cloud about. Let's switch up the
Rare Toxarat variant identified.
Maybe
Commencing
that won't
guidance protocol. The pungent odor that these fiends release when threatened is so effective at driving
Don't
away
overdo
predators that their population has exploded.
Ready when you are.
This particular variant is extremely dangerous, capable of spitting toxic fluids on its prey before attacking its mass. Such tactics allow them to hunt creatures as large as alpha ducks. Imagine something like that in the corner of the fun, and you'll understand why they're considered such a menace. With any luck, the data we collect here will aid us in finding a way to reduce their numbers.
Got ahead of myself.
Updating fiend intel.
Be at peace.
Okay, that one it didn't sit there and give me
So perhaps
pressure
we
either.
polish off those objectives next time?
Yeah, so I'm not gonna try it again.